And a pleasant late night to you here at KXAN Live. This is Instant Analysis, and we're covering the Longhorns' 26-16 win over the Iowa State Cyclones up in Ames, Iowa. I'm your host, Billy Gates, and with me tonight is KXAN sports anchor and reporter, there's the button, Jonathan Thomas. And Jonathan, what we just watched, that was quite different of a win than what Texas has done in the past. Mainly didn't have Jonathan Brooks, but boy, freshman running back C.J. Baxter, that guy came to play today.
Yeah, that's why he started at the beginning of the season. For those that can remember back that far, C.J. Baxter was the starting running back heading into the year, not Jonathan Brooks. Although they switched him out, Brooks got a lot of carries and of course emerged and all that, yada yada yada. But C.J. Baxter, they know what they have with him. I mean, he's a talented running back. 117 yards tonight on 20 carries. And he did a great job. He didn't turn the ball over. He got the tough yards when they needed him to get tough yards. And there were a lot of tough yards tonight that Texas needed to get. I mentioned to you when we were watching the game together that, there were a couple of times where Baxter had runs that reminded me of Jonathan Brooks. Mm-hmm. And not because they were, for big games or anything like that. It's because a run that could have been 2 yards turned into 4. Mm-hmm. Or a run that could have gone nowhere, or maybe a loss of a yard turned into 2 or 3 yards. And that stuff is so important. That's what made Jonathan Brooks so good, was because it was hard to get him down for a loss. You were always positive with him, or most of the time you were positive with him. And C.J. Baxter stepped in and delivered that, and he was huge tonight for sure.
Yeah, he ripped off some chunk yardage there, pretty much kind of scattered throughout the game, really, and then, like you said earlier, he was getting some really tough yards in between the tackles, and he was showing that, like, he doesn't run like a freshman. I mean, just think last year, this dude was playing against high school teams in Florida. Mm-hmm. I mean, could you imagine a high school kid trying to tackle that guy?
Not at all. Well, that's the thing.
That's absurd.
That's the case, quite frankly, Billy. That's the case with a lot of the guys that Texas has on their team. Yeah. The talent that Sark has brought in, I look and I go, wow, these guys, I mean, let's talk about Jonathan Brooks briefly again. At Hallettsville, could you imagine seeing him coming at you? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's what Sark wants, though. He wants guys that athletically are just freaks and that just completely dominate at their position, because then when they come into this level, they're going to be very, very well off, and they just need some polishing, and obviously they need to improve and adjust to the college game. But, Baxter is one of those guys where we were, before the season, like, this guy could be something special. Mm-hmm. And
you get crazy athletes to coach them up. They can do pretty wild things. So, 117 rushing yards on 20 carries for C.J. Baxter, 5.9 yards a carry. Jonathan Brooks was around 6 yards a carry, so not losing any efficiency there. I'd be remiss to not mention the defense early. I mean, 9 rushing yards allowed. They let freshman quarterback Rocco Beck throw for 323. Not ideal. However, they allowed 9 rushing yards after one of Iowa State's offensive linemen earlier in the week called out the defense, said that, maybe they're not the best team that we've faced. Maybe they're not the best unit we've faced. Oh man!
Okay.
Like, why you gotta do that to yourself? I love the confidence by Jared Hufford from Iowa State. You want to fire your guys up. You want to get them going, but at the same time, Devondre Sweat and Byron Murphy are absolute animals. So and you don't want to anger animals.
No, you don't. Okay, so here's the thing about
he's
that.
Looking down at notes.
Let me remind. I'd like to remind everyone.
Oh, this calls for the single
what
shot.
He said. At least one part of what he said. He said a lot, but this right here.
Story time.
Jalen Ford retweeted it too. By the way, I mean, Texas players all over social media have been retweeting that video tonight and commenting on it again tonight because they got the last word, which is what you want. It's going to be, this is from Jared Hufford here, Iowa State offensive lineman on Tuesday. It's going to be one heck of a farewell present. They're going to come in here on senior night in the dark. I don't think they really know what is going to be coming for them. Mind you, okay, and I'm with you, Billy. I think that's an element of the game that, quite frankly, is missing. Everybody's so scared to upset someone and offend someone and provide bulletin board material. Mm-hmm. Everyone's so upset. That was like one quote because I have my phone in my hand. Sorry about that. But everybody's so afraid to do that, which right. I understand. But it's also fun to have a little back and forth. But the thing is, if there's one unit you don't want to come at before the game, it's the Texas defensive line. Nope. And Hufford did what he could, but that extra point that really swung the momentum of the game, mm-hmm. when Iowa State scores a touchdown, they're down 13-9. The extra point to make it a 3-point game, field goal away, they're in business, mm-hmm. feeling good, blocked by T'Vondre Sweat. And who did he beat to block it? Jared Hufford. Iowa State's, I got one more. Iowa State's last real good chance to try to get something going, score points. They get down in the Texas territory, 3rd down and 8. Byron Murphy gets a sack. You go back and look at that play. Hufford was supposed to either help block him or block someone else, but Hufford blocked no one. And if you look around, he's in his stance, and then Murphy just blasts past his guy, and Hufford's looking around like, and next thing you know, by the time Hufford turns around, Rocco Beck's on the ground. And it's 4th down, and Iowa State's done, pretty much.
Jonathan Thomas reviewing the tape quickly after the game and keeping receipts.
So that's the thing, it's great to have that banter and talk, and sometimes, teams get the best of you, but, mm-hmm. Tough night for Jared Hufford, specifically because he definitely got beat on just 2 critical. I'm sure there were more that I didn't see, but
and I'm sure he had a lot of key blocks throughout the game.
And I'm sure he did too. Yeah.
But man, those get really magnified when you stick your neck out and you make those comments. Again, I love the confidence in his guys. He's trying to fire them up, get them going. Everybody wants to beat Texas this year, given they're leaving the Big 12. But so far, only Oklahoma's been able to do it, and that was on a neutral field. And gosh, that probably shouldn't have happened either, but it did. So, just again, a very great performance by that defense. They've been doing it all year, coming into the game 6th in the country in rush defense. Obviously, the 9 yards they allow, that's going to help them move up the rankings nationally. And they were the 2nd best team on 3rd down coming into the game, allowing teams to convert about 25% of their 3rd down tries, which is amazing. They held Iowa State's 3 for 11 on 3rd down, so a little below the 25% mark. Let's see, Texas averaged 3.8 yards a rush. Not bad. You're getting 4 yards pop. Pretty good clip there. 6.1 yards per play. Turns out Iowa State averaged more yards per play, technically, than Texas did, 6.3 to 6.1. But it just kind of seemed like Texas always had a defensive stop for the most part, but they had really nice answers offensively, especially in the second half where they were able to score 2 touchdowns and really, really put some distance in between them and Iowa State.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Jordan Whittington, by the way, his first touchdown catch of the season. And they also gave him the ball again on the 2-point conversion, rewarding him certainly for the kind of player he's been in his whole career, really, for Texas. And also, the big play he made last week on the interception. It seemed like they were like, all right, let's try to get, Whittington the ball when we really can. If we have the opportunity to give him the ball, let's do it. And he certainly made the most of his opportunities tonight as well. I just wanted to get that in there.
Absolutely. And he's a guy he's been with the program 5 years now.
Yeah,
Could have left.
5+ years.
5+, yep. He's already got a degree from Texas. He could have bailed. He could have tried his hand at the NFL. But he came back. His goal was to win a Big 12 championship game. They're now 1 win away from getting that shot. They got to take care of Texas Tech next week on Friday. But before we get that far, Bert Auburn, the kicker. The kickers, you only hear about him when they miss, but we want to shout out Bert for all of his makes. He came into the game 11 consecutive successful field goals, and he left the game with 14 consecutive made field goals. He hits from 39 in the second quarter, and then he hits a career-long 50-yarder as time expires in the second quarter to give Texas a 6-3 lead at halftime. And then kind of the offensive floodgates, so to speak, open up. Teams start scoring touchdowns. And then Bert Auburn comes in the fourth quarter, hits a 42-yarder to make it 10 points, make it 2 scores. And that's kind of where the scoring ended, 26-16. But we've always heard from Sarkisian how much faith he has in Auburn. Yeah. He's been showing us why. Great kicker. I mean, had that rough patch early in the season. Where he missed, I think he missed like 3 or 4 or 5 there early on. But my goodness, he's been pretty dependable lately.
Yeah, and Texas fans, you want that. You want him to be as money as possible on those field goals, because what you don't want is it coming down to, okay, should we go for it on 4th and 1 at the wherever inside the red zone because we don't have faith, or even outside the red zone. Because we don't have faith in our kicker, it makes it a lot easier to just, sometimes it's good to be conservative there. It makes it a lot easier to be so when you got a reliable kicker who you can have trust in and say, you know what, let's not force it. Bert, go out there and get us 3 points, and then we'll regroup and we'll try to get 6 next time.
A couple more numbers before we get out of here. 7 penalties for 54 yards for Texas. Iowa State 4 for 35, but 2 of Iowa State's penalties bit them really hard there in the fourth quarter. One of them erased a 13-yard gain that would have got them a first down. Instead, they get the third down, get sacked, and then there's an illegal formation penalty in there and a hands to the face penalty that gave Texas a first down on their final drive. So they had less penalties than Texas, but kind of more impactful ones, I guess. 2 penalties erased touchdowns for Texas, or else this game might have been a blowout. But that's football. That's kind of, it is what it is, as they say. What else we got here? Oddly enough, Iowa State prides themselves on kind of a ball control offense. Texas outpossessed them. 31-18, time of possession for the Longhorns, 28-42 for Iowa State. Had to think, if you're Iowa State, that had to be almost flipped around in order for you to have a shot at winning.
Right. Well, it's hard to do that when you rush for only 9 yards in the entire game. I mean, the key to time of possession is having a good ground game. And if you can't, move the ball on the ground, you're not going to have it very long if you're constantly throwing it. And, because 3 and outs will happen very often if all you're doing is throwing the football, unless you're just money. And they aren't. Very few teams are these days.
That's true. That's true. So 26-16, your final. Texas moves to 10-1 on the season. Their first 10-win season since 2009.
Yep.
That's a pretty good feather in the cap for Coach Sarkisian and the boys. They get Texas Tech next week. It's a Friday game, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, 6:30 p.m. Here in town at DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. And if you remember earlier in the season, Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark made some comments at a Texas Tech boosters kind of dinner, luncheon, some kind of big meeting. About how Texas Tech needs to take care of business against Texas as they leave the Big 12 to the SEC.
And I believe he said he was going to be in Austin.
And he said he's going to be here. So, I mean, I don't think he's going to meet athletic director Chris Del Conte or Coach Sark for, like, any sort of, like, holiday dinner.
They're not
any
going
sort of, like, Thanksgiving turkey. I don't know if they'll get together for that.
It won't be happening. No, there's not going to be a random weekend trip to Dirty Martin's or anything like that.
Oh, the drama never stops. Everybody wants a piece of Texas now that they're going to the SEC, and so far they've been able to prove that. Well, I mean, we're gonna leave the Big 12, but we're gonna do it in grand fashion, and they've got a couple more games left, clearly, but they might do it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Now, what I will say about this real quick, because I know we got to get out of here, but this Texas Tech game, though, this game can be tough. All the ingredients are there for, a coronation, if you will. Senior day, last game in the Big 12, a regular season game in the Big 12. A team who, on paper, Texas, you would think would handle. But Texas Tech beat Texas last year. I know it was in Lubbock, but that was a game that, a lot of people just thought Texas was going to just win easily, no problem, move on to the next one. There's a lot at stake for Texas Tech and for Texas in this one, even though Texas Tech is 6-5. But I mean, they're going to have all the emotion you possibly, can fit in your body when they take that field on Friday night. So it's not going to be an easy game for Texas, at least not in the beginning. Now, Texas can certainly crush their dreams early and then just put their foot on their necks, and that's something that we haven't seen them do this year, really. So this is a great opportunity for them to do that, close the regular season out on that note, heading into the Big 12 championship game like that with a dominant performance, or it could be scary, and so that's something that certainly is going to be top of mind. Also, Texas Tech won today, courtesy of a blocked extra point. That was the theme. I feel like.
Yeah, beat UCF by 1 point, 24-23, something like that.
Yep, 24-23.
Yeah, and honestly, I wish these cameras we had here could zoom in, because I would have really got a tight shot on you, sort of like a Jerry Springer's Final Thought type of shot.
Nice.
Maybe we'll try to get that in the budget.
Let's try to do that. Yeah, let's
try to get it in the budget for next time.
Yeah, let's do that. Because I love the idea of that. What a great reference, too. By the way, what a great reference.
We're old.
R.I.P.
We're old guys, Jonathan.
We're getting there. I'm watching Jerry Springer on YouTube when I go home now.
You should. Everybody should. On that note,
except kids.
Goodness gracious. It is almost midnight here when we're recording this. We're a bit tired. 26-16, Texas beats Iowa State. Next week on Friday, not Saturday, Friday, Texas finishes out the Big 12 regular season. Its final Big 12 regular season against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 6:30 p.m. DKR Tex Memorial Stadium. You know where it is. Go there, enjoy the game, or watch it on TV. That's fine too. For Jonathan Thomas, I'm Billy Gates. Thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you again soon.